Good morning, noon, or night, Ecorvion here, and welcome back to another update video. Most likely the last update video in a very long time. So, I have a lot of things to cover, and I'm going to start off with an upload schedule. Yes, I'm finally going to have a video schedule for my uploads. So, let's get right into this. On Monday, I will have a Game of the Week. If you don't know what the Game of the Week is, it is basically the random flash game that I play every Monday. If you see it every now and then, Bloxors is a good example of that. Flight, I think, was my latest LP. Tuesday will most likely not be a video. Wednesday will be Shadow Light or another SMP, because there are some complications with Beacon right now, but we'll not talk about that in this update. Thursday will probably be nothing or a random video. Friday will be my FPS day. It will either be Hawken or Counter-Strike. I don't know, it might alternate. Then Saturday is going to be a new series, or the return of an old one, which is going to be One Heart End Rush. Now, One Heart End Rush is the first Minecraft series I had on this channel, and personally, I'm really excited to bring this one back. If you don't know how it works, basically I have one heart, and I try to beat the Ender Dragon. Now, this one heart does regenerate, and there's a whole complicated rules system with that, but we're not going to talk about that. I'll talk about that in the actual first episode, which will come out this Saturday. And I have some interesting plans for how it's going to work. The series is going to kind of go around Survivor, sort of, and so the way it works, but I'll explain all of that in the first episode. Then the next, back to school. I officially start school on Monday, which hopefully this will be out on the Sunday before the Monday. If it's not, well, blame my internet. I've been having so many complications with that. Plus, I just got back from a trip. Speaking of trips, live streaming. I did a lot of live streaming when I was off on my trip, and that was due to the fact that I had really good internet. Now that I'm back at home, I have really crummy internet, so any live streams that you might have seen are going to be postponed until I move, which is the next topic. I am moving! So, videos will keep going on the schedule that I've been talking about, but they will most likely not be as long or as involved as they usually are as I'm moving, but hopefully you will still get the videos out. Then the next topic I wanted to cover is my music channel. If you remember, a few months ago, beginning of the year, I had a channel called More Ecor, and I posted a bunch of random, complete junk videos. I'm going to be taking that channel and reconverting it into a music channel, so hopefully the first cover will go out, I would like to say, on Friday, but it might be next Friday, because I am moving. I'm just gonna get that worked out, and hopefully you will have a cover on that channel this Friday. Now, next topic, the storyline. If you've seen my latest Shadow Light episode, you'll know the storyline that I've been talking about in the first 4 episodes is coming on episode 6. Now, there are some things I need to explain about that. Number 1, Glacierbus, my alternate account, is not a camera account. That is my acting account. So the main character of the storyline is going to be Glacierbus, and the way it's going to work is I'm going to build something and then work the storyline around that. So the initial part of the storyline is going to focus on Glacierbus, his origin story, if you could say, and the flight airfield is going to take part in that storyline. The ice cave is going to take part in that storyline. The first part of that storyline is going to involve all the things that I've built, that I've said, oh, this is part of the storyline. Yeah, that's all going to be in the first bit, the first chapter, I guess you can say. I'll have more on that in the episode where I actually premiere the first part of the storyline. Then, One Heart End Rush Return Talk. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go in depth with this, but I guess I can do that. One Heart End Rush is going to be revamped, but I'm not going to be revamping it as Season 3. I'm going to be revamping it as its own series. It's going to be One Heart End Rush Season 1. It's going to take place in a custom Minecraft map that just came out yesterday. Might have been yesterday. possibly today. It's called hold on, let me check what it's called. Alarak, the Power of Nature. I'm going to be doing a One Heart End Rush in that map. If you haven't seen it, oh my gosh, it just looks amazing. And the way the series is going to go is each season is going to take place on a different custom Minecraft map. So it could be an adventure map, it could be just a alternate terrain generation like Alarak. I don't know what the actual word is, I don't know how to pronounce that. Alarak! Yeah, so it could be a custom terrain map, or it could be an adventure map. Either way, I'm just trying to get to the end using that different map, because I want to make it a bit interesting. I considered going with just a vanilla Minecraft map each season, opening it up, and playing to the end. But that, that gets kind of boring after a while. It turns into a copy of UHC and blah 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 blah. So that's how One Heart End Rush is going to work. It's going to be its own new season, Season 1, which is going to start with Alarak. It's going to be actually called One Heart End Rush Alarak. Going to have a Survivor-themed sort of intro for that. And then the series will go just as expected, a continual go towards the end. Hopefully the end portal is actually in that map. I'm going to explore it today, actually, just to make sure. If it's not, I will add one, and we'll make it a point to go there. That's about it. That's all I have to say. Hope I correlated with you well. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about topics I discussed in this episode of an update, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also, one more thing I have to say before I sign off. The PvP montages that I was doing a while ago, those are going to keep coming. Those are going to be going on Tuesdays or Thursdays, if I have something to show, because those things they're easy to make, and they're not very hard. The only issue is getting the clips. You can play an hour of PvP and have 3 episodes worth of clips. Or you could play 3 hours and have 1 episode worth. It just depends on the people you meet and the fights you get into. One more thing, sorry I did not cover this. Conquistadors! The series I was doing with PSB has officially been terminated. The views were not up to PSB standards, and I understand. I understand here where he's coming from that. But due to the limited amount of views, we're going to be cancelling that series. If you enjoyed it, I am glad you enjoyed it. We definitely enjoyed recording the episodes, but, all good things must come to an end, and sometimes completely abrupt end, in the case of Conquistadors. But you will still see PSB on Shadowlight every now and then, so shouldn't be too bad. Son of a gun, I forgot to say one more thing. One more thing. Episode 50 of Shadowlight Season 1. That is getting complicated, because, let me just explain a few things. I went into that with half a plan. I went into that series going, okay, I'm going to come up with a storyline with everything that I've done in the series so far, and hopefully it will turn out good. Well, I tried. I got about 7 minutes into it before realizing this is just not gonna work. Basically, my idea was to base a storyline around the skeleton skull that I had been keeping the entire season and blah 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 blah. But it just did not work out as expected. There's so many aspects that I just should have been planning out better in the actual series. So Episode 50 will most likely, I don't want to say it won't come out, but I've definitely overhyped it. At this point, Episode 50 is not coming out. I will put that out there. At this point, Episode 50 is dead. I hate to say after hyping it so much and just putting it out there, but I need to start out fresh with this new series beacon. I can't have old luggage dragging me down, because some of the things I want to do, you can't have old things holding you back. So, yeah, episode 50 of Beacon Season 1, at this point in time, is officially terminated. Sorry if you were hyped for that. I know most people were not. Most people really couldn't care less, but if you did care, first of all, thank you for caring, and second of all, sorry to have let you down. This was not my plan. I really, honestly should have been working with it better in the first place, but I didn't, and unfortunately we're stuck with this. So, episode 50 is dead. Season 2 will live on. And I hope I correlated with you well. Thanks for watching.